What's up everybody, I'm Jacob from Cinema Junkies. Today I'm doing a special video. I'm reviewing Changeland. The movie just came out this week and it's in a couple of theaters in LA and around the world, not too many. Very select theaters right now, but I downloaded it. I bought it on my PlayStation 4 for 15 bucks. You could buy it on video on demand, iTunes, Apple TV. It's available on a lot of platforms. And I wanted to go see it in theaters, but I just too busy. I just got off of work about an hour ago, so I just said fuck it. I gotta watch it today. And yeah, I've been waiting for this movie basically since I heard about that Seth Green was gonna direct his first movie. And I've been thinking about this movie all day. I'm really excited to watch this, and so yeah, just really excited. Now I'm gonna watch the movie, and as soon as it ends, I'm just going to review it. I'll give you a spoiler-free review. So here we go, 2019's Changeland. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. I finally watched this movie. Like I said, I've been waiting for this movie for a long time, ever since I heard that Seth Green was going to direct this movie. Just want to see what he did as a director, because I've always liked Seth Green, but particularly what made me really, I would want to see it because of that, which I did, but I needed to see it because it was the reunition, Seth Green and Macaulay Culkin reuniting. And this is the first movie Macaulay Culkin has made since they did Party Monster, which I reviewed today. I just uploaded a video. This movie was in 2003. Macaulay Culkin, he said he retired after this movie because he didn't think he could top his performance. And a part of me, as much as I like seeing him, I was like, yeah, that was the greatest performance you've ever done. And I love this movie. You should, if you have, check out my review. I just put it up today. Yeah, I love that movie. This movie is very different. It's nothing like Party Monster. But okay, so trying to do this spoiler free. But yeah, just so I've always loved these actors so much. You know, I grew up with movies like Can't Hardly Wait and the original It, the miniseries, the Pennywise clown movie, which Seth Green is in. The Austin Powers trilogy, Airborne. Airborne is kind of a guilty pleasure for me. Really like also all the Seth Green movies. He's done a lot of great. Oh, Idle Hands. I'm obsessed with Idle Hands. He's so good. I think that's when I really got into Seth Green, you know. But of course, Macaulay Culkin because of Party Monster. But you know, Home Alone is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. That's the only Christmas movie I watch every single Christmas, both 1 and 2. And I love the Page Master, Good Son, and Richie Rich. I liked Richie Rich as a kid, and but I remember when Party Monster came out, he also made a movie called Saved right around the same time, and I got to see Saved in theaters, and that's a good movie. Him, Mandy Moore, and I think her name is the chick from Donnie Darko, his girlfriend. But so yeah, I really like these actors, and it's cool to see their friendships. Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green's friendship, and Macaulay Culkin has a podcast now called Bunny Ears, which he rocks in this movie. He always has his bunny ears, and that was cool that he wore it. And this movie and Party Monster, you really feel like there's a big part of Macaulay in both the characters, you know? That I think Seth wrote this role for him. Yeah, I'm pretty because Seth Green has been on Macaulay Culkin's podcast twice. He went on it a couple days ago, and he went on it about a year ago. And I've listened to both. I listened to all of Macaulay Culkin's podcasts. It's a great channel, bunnyears.com. He's got a lot of great interviews. But he talks, and if you want to know more about this movie, you should really listen to that. But you really hear about their friendship, and they just have such a good chemistry. And I would have liked to seen a little bit more of Macaulay Culkin in this movie, but he was a fun character, and yeah, you feel like you're kind of chilling with Macaulay Culkin in this movie. He has a different name, but you feel like you're chilling with him. He's even got like his fingernails painted and his toenails painted. He says on his on the Joe Rogan podcast that he started painting his nails for Party Monster, and then he liked it so much that he's just been doing it since then. And this, he's rocking the red fingernails, which I just think is funny. Him bringing just that little closeness, a little personality to the character of this movie, you know. But the movie isn't about him, and Macaulay Culkin is he's an important character, but he's not one of the main. Well, I mean, it's a small cast. It's really about Seth Green and his friend Breckin Meyer, who also grew up with Seth Green. They've been great friends. I think before they've been really, really good friends for a long time. I think they were in a band when they were like around their high school years. When they weren't working and making movies, they would go jam out, and you could feel their friendship. They're also in both Can't Hardly Wait. They're not in any scenes together, but Breckin Myers has a band. And Seth Green is the wigger guy trying to be black and also loses virginity. But they're also in Rat Race. I love Rat Race. That's a really funny movie. So they've done movies together. They grew up together. All these kids kind of grew up on the same scene. But almost everybody in this movie is a child actor. Breckin Meyer, but also Brenda Song, who's now... This movie was filmed 2 years ago. But since this movie they started filming this movie, Macaulay Culkin started dating Brenda Song. And I know Brenda Song, she's in The Social Network, but I know her from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And yeah, you know, I enjoyed that show as a kid. She's also in Blade Part 1. She just has a small part in Blade. But this movie has yeah, you could just tell the friendships are strong. And then Brenda Song's friend in the movie, I forget her name. I think her name is Dottie or Darlene, something like that. That's Seth Green's wife. So there's a real closeness in this movie. And yeah, it was a good movie. You know, it started off real quick. It wasn't slow. I knew the plot. I saw the trailer, and I've been listening to them talk about it for a long time. I remember before this, I saw the trailer. I thought it was going to be like a drama. I don't know why I thought that. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this looks kind of like lighthearted, like kind of a romance comedy. And it's about Seth Green. He finds out that his wife is cheating on him, and he has a honeymoon, not a honeymoon, a vacation plan for him and her to Thailand. And they go to Phuket, Thailand, Phuket, like fuck it, which I thought was funny. But so he doesn't even tell her. He just bounces and he brings Breckin Meyer, and the whole time everybody kind of thinks they're gay, and they're just like whatever. And it's kind of a running joke in the first half, and they're just like, yeah, it's, you know, this movie could have been really corny, could have been really stupid, but it wasn't. I liked it, and I didn't love it. I mean, yeah, I wasn't like laugh out loud or didn't have. It is the first time, you know. It's hard to. That's why I don't like reviewing movies when I first watch it, because I like watching movies over and over again before I review it, so I can really articulate my thoughts on a movie. But I just wanted to make this video today to help just promote this movie, because it's a small movie, and I really want people to watch it, and I really want people to see the friendship, you know, of Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green, and I like talking about Party Monster. I just love that movie. But you know, this movie could have been a lot cornier and a lot stupid. And if it was corny and stupid, as much as I wanted to love this movie, I would have done the review saying, "Hey, this movie disappointed me," and it didn't disappoint me. After the trailer, it basically gave you it is what it is. The movie, it is what it is. And but I was expecting more of a kind of a romance movie, much more of like. Because I knew that Seth Green gets with Brenda Song in this movie, but it's what she did. I already knew before that it's about them getting together, so I guess it's not a spoiler. But and he does, but that's not what the movie's about. The movie's about just kind of him and Breckin Meyer exploring and going on boats, and kind of him just trying to get over his depression. And Seth Green, yeah, he's just sad. He's just sad. He finds out his wife cheated on him, but he's realizing that she wasn't a great wife from to begin with, you know. And it's the best thing, because of yeah, it's kind of a loveless relationship. So yes, this is Seth Green's directorial debut, his first movie as a director, and you know, you got to give some people some slack when they're making their first movie, but he really didn't need it. This movie was really well made. It was beautifully shot. Everything in Thailand looked beautiful, and that's not like a place I would really want to go in life, but it made it look really nice. And you know, he shot it beautifully, and plus he was starring in it. He's pretty much in almost not every. He's like 75% of the movie. You know, his face is in there, so he's in front of the camera, and he's directing. Like, that's a hard thing to do, and I think he pulled it off. And this was a cool first movie, you know. And I hope he keeps making movies, because I like to see where his career goes, you know. And he's a talented man and a talented artist. And you know, I've always loved Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken is great, and Macaulay Culkin and Breckenmeyer are both in that. And so yeah, like he didn't disappoint me. This movie didn't disappoint me, and yeah, props. But so yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I didn't love it, but I really liked it. I'm glad I bought it. I'm really glad I watched it. Yeah, I'm glad I watched it. And so if you guys like this review, if you guys like Seth Green, Macaulay Culkin, Breckenmeyer, you should check out this movie. It's available to rent or buy on your PlayStation 4, iTunes, Apple TV, video on demand, and just look up Changeland and you could find it. There's lots of streaming services. If you don't want to go to the theaters, because it's very select theaters right now, only a handful. I think like maybe 10 or 12 in the world. A couple in LA though. But I know it's hard to go out to go see it in theaters. Most people just want to check it out like this, you know. So just because a movie's in select theaters and it's not at your local theater doesn't mean you can't watch it. You can stream it, you know. So give this movie a watch. I think it's worth watching, and I had a fun time with it. And yeah. So I'm Jacob from Cinema Junkies. Thank you for watching. Keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe.